Hey, what's up? My name is Tanya and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As usual, there will be timestamps listed down below so you can navigate this video. And if you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. I do try to post 7 days a week and you don't want to miss out on any of the videos. Now this video shout out goes to Deborah O. Deborah, thank you so much for leaving your comment and your opinion, your constructive criticism, however we go about calling it, on the Bobbi Brown skin foundation. That one, I did respond back to you, and I don't know if you ever did get it, but I really did appreciate your feedback. And yes, it was a little bit too light for my face in camera. On camera, I know it kind of looked like it matched up, but in person it really did make me look a whole lot more fair than I already am. But at the end of the day, you know, you can always return and get another shade and it's not a big deal. And the finish was beautiful, but my only issue with it was that it claimed to be full cover and it wasn't, so that's all. But the reason why I chose you to give you this shout out is because I put to the test another foundation. This time I chose a shade too dark, so I have to go and scale it down one. I'll probably just order like 2 shades too light and just mix them. Because I am in love with this foundation. It is so good. This is the Forever Undercover 24-hour full coverage by Dior. They revamped the big one by Dior that was going on in 2017 that like Jaclyn Hill was obsessed with and got a lot of other people onto, but it was not full coverage, so I didn't get on that bandwagon. They turned it into a full coverage for us full coverage girls, and this is spectacular. It is a what is it? How do they describe it? They describe it with like a water something. A water-based texture. So it's fresh, it's a water-based texture, and it has a high concentration of pigment. So high pigment, water-based. And that's what makes it so full coverage while being so weightless. Now, you do get more coverage if you use a brush. I tested it with a beauty blender and with a brush, and a beauty blender gives you, I would say, medium to full. Like, you are getting a good amount of coverage with a beauty blender, and of course you do not need to like dab on a lot. If you guys wanted to have a light coverage, a light to medium, this is so buildable, which I think is great. Or you can go ham like I did and put half a bottle on your face and have full coverage but still not feel it. I'm just kidding, I didn't put half a bottle on my face. But I did do the beauty blender, and then I used my Marc Jacobs, the face brush, and it did completely cover all of my sunspots that I have with the brush. And with the beauty blender, it like completely minimized it. Like they were just kind of there. But I don't like my skin to show. I like cake face. So this one is a huge win. I love it. I'm honestly going to be torn if I love this or my Huda Beauty more. Like, Huda Beauty came in and just like took over for Estee Lauder. Like, this was my baby the first like half of last year. There was like, I thought there was no replacing this one. And then I love the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. I think this is a great one if you love full coverage as well. And then Huda Beauty came in and I'm like, oh, my dreams have come true. But then Dior hit me with this and I'm like, what did you just do to me? Because now I don't know. I don't know what I like more. But this really is amazing. If you guys are looking for full coverage and you've been hemming and hawing, I would recommend it. But I was taken back because I got shade 020, which is light beige, and that was too dark for me, which is crazy Like, I'm really light and I got light. So you might have a little bit of a difficult time shade matching yourselves online. You know, Sephora does returns so easily and free returns, so it's a hassle to return, but at the end of the day, at least it doesn't cost anything to do a return. But if you can get yourselves into a Sephora, or I don't know if Nordstrom, Neiman's, Saks, they probably carry it. Any department store might carry this, and just at least shade match yourself in store. This is so freaking good and I cannot recommend it enough. I'm so excited about it. And I did get this in like a week ago and I was still so sick and I was dying to try it out and film it for you guys. So I'm so excited that I could finally try it out and tell you guys this is everything. So if you want to see it in action, then just keep on watching. Alright, so we are going to be testing out the Diorskin Forever Undercover 24-hour wear full coverage high pigment water-based foundation. And yes, I'm in the middle of a tutorial, so I've got swatches all down my arm. You guys know the drill with that. We actually get 1.3 fluid ounces, so Dior is stepping up their game as far as fluid ounces are concerned when with foundations, because we typically only get 1 ounce. And let me see if there is a little bit. Okay, so Diorskin Forever Undercover reinvents full coverage with an ultra fluid foundation that offers the perfect mix of extreme correction and a surprisingly weightless feel. Its fresh water-based texture forms a film so incredibly comfortable and exceptionally fine you forget it is even there from morning until night. Excuse the nasaliness, I still have not fully gotten over this sinus infection. With a high concentration of correcting pigments, it delivers a flawless semi-matte finish and conceals imperfections for 24 hours. I hope that's correct because I woke up with a big honking zit and it is so painful. Like, I mean, washing my face today, I was like, ha, 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 like, and then moisturizing, I'm like, can I just like not moisturize around? Like, I moisturized it, but this hurts so badly. You have no idea. I have already prepped and primed my face, color corrected under my eyes using my Urban Decay Naked Skin. Now this eye is running, but not because of its normal running problems. I find that those new Peter Thomas Roth hyaluronic acid eye gels really stop my eyes from watering. They are magical. I use them every single morning, but today I actually poked one of my false lashes like into my eyeball and I have aggravated it so much that I can feel it, and I have the longest day of filming ahead of me because I was knocked out of the ballpark. I was so sick, I could not film for like the last 10 days, and you guys know how much I was struggling to even film the little bit that I was doing while I was so sick, but here we go. So I'm very excited to test this one out. I did not test out the first Diorskin Forever because it was not full coverage, so I didn't bother, and we're gonna try her out. I picked up shade 020 Beige Clair, or Light Beige. Haven't even opened it up yet. Oh, there's a barcode and it says scan the code for more application tips. I did already dampen my beauty sponge, so I'm gonna try it that way first. Ooh, I like it. It's so crazy though. Right away, I think it's plastic. Like, first impressions is this is Dior and it's plastic. Like, I know the Huda Beauty is plastic, but it's like a really hardcore, like heavy duty plastic. This is like drugstore plastic. And then, you know, like you have Laura Mercier, which is a glass bottle. And I don't know why. Like, then you have Estee Lauder, which is a squeezy tube, but I never thought anything of it. And then I'm seeing this and I'm like, this is like legit just... It's funny how your brain works, because I never thought twice about a squeezy tube, but I'm looking at this thinking drugstore packaging. So weird. Hopefully that's not shade matching. It's so funny. Okay, it says shake well. So if you guys picked this up and you missed that, shake it well. I used to be nothing but a brush girl, and ever since I started like hardcore with actives for skincare and peels and acids and everything else, now I so prefer using a beauty blender because it's just more delicate on the skin than going in with a brush. But if I need the brush because a brush can give you more full coverage, I will use a brush. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we will put this baby to the test. How did I get the... Maybe this isn't the color. Maybe it's deceiving me, because this is like, how is that light Claire? That's not even in the light realm. All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys in now. Okay, she's nice and thick coming out. Well, runs a little bit, seems thicker on the hand. That is definitely a lot darker than it appeared to be online. Oh my god, that zit looks like it's like some creature trying to exit my face. Oh, this smells really good. Okay, I should probably stop applying right now. Wow. I mean, that's pretty damn full coverage. That covered up freckling with one layer. I do wonder what would happen. I will just try a brush on the other side. All right, this is my Marc Jacobs The Face Brush number 3. I think you do get a little bit more full coverage out of a brush, because I actually have even more imperfections over here from the sun, and those are really well hidden. And over here you can kind of still see those imperfections. But I don't think my pimple can handle the brush. It's owie. The product also spreads much further with a brush. The Beauty Blender does soak it up a lot more. All right, here's the foundation. I haven't done my neck yet, or concealer, or powder, obviously, but this is a beautiful foundation, and I think it would be completely buildable too. I don't think you would have to go full coverage if you didn't want to. I think you could absolutely sheer this out, have light coverage, medium coverage, or go all the way full coverage, and it really is crazy. You cannot feel this on your skin, and I packed it on. I love this. So even though I'm not loving the packaging, there's no pump, you gotta squeeze it out, you know, it's just, to me the packaging is a little bit cheap. I'm just gonna call it what it is, but Aside from that, what matters the most is the formula, and I think the formula is really incredible. So now I'm just going to conceal and see how concealer performs over top of this. So I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. Concealer melted right into all of that. So this foundation is incredible. All right, well, this foundation is so incredible. It is going to be like right there with my Huda Beauty. I don't know which one is going to be more of a favorite. Time will tell, but this one is definitely one of my favorites for sure. I can already tell the way it blended out, the buildability, how it feels is incredible. I just have to get a shade that's a little bit lighter for my skin tone, but I love this. My concealer just melted in on top of it. It just concealed everything. This is what full coverage dreams are made of. I have not set my face with powder, only my under eyes, because I am about to try out the new Hourglass Vanish highlighting sticks, and I don't know how that would perform over powder, so I'm about to put these to the test. But putting powder under my eyes where the foundation went, there was no issue at all. So I give this 2 thumbs up. If you guys love full coverage like I do, you're gonna love this. And there is a plus to this being plastic for travel purposes, or if you're clumsy like me and always dropping things, you're not gonna have to worry about it breaking or shattering in a suitcase. So there is still an upside to the fact that this is not as bougie of a bottle as I would personally like it to be, but there is definitely an upside to it. So that does it for this video. I really cannot recommend it enough. Please give it 2 thumbs up. Or 1 thumbs up. If you like this video, please subscribe if you haven't already. And I was about to say something else, but I'm off my game and I can't remember. So anyway, that does it for this video. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.